Heyo, it's Mateo. If there is any one game mechanic that can make me enjoy an open-world adventure game even more, it's definitely horseback riding. While not a necessary component to open-world games, I personally feel that it makes the gameplay much more immersive and adds another level of depth to the game. With this in mind, these are my top 5 favorite horseback mechanics in games. At number 5, we have Ghost of Tsushima. This game is absolutely beautiful. With the minimalistic HUD and the subtle environmental clues, you get a very immersive and cinematic experience. I love how the wind guides you to your marked location. It reminds me of something a Zelda game would do. I really feel like you'll be enraptured by the foliage and the locations of this game while you have a very reliable horse to get around on. So, with number 4, we have Shadow of the Colossus. This game has to be one of gaming's most cinematic adventures. I can't really name many other games that have a horse that controls as well. Since the horseback is such an essential part of this game, it was important that they really got the horseback just right. And this is one of the few games with horseback combat that doesn't frustrate me. I'm not sure how well the horse controls in the PS2 Classic. If it controls the same then, I would be even more impressed by the horse mechanics if they came from 2005. Alright, for these last 3 games, they are all games that I think have added something to their horseback that has innovated the mechanic and hopefully will become an industry norm. With that said, coming in at number 3, we have The Witcher 3. Faster. Some of you might think this is an odd choice to be so high up on the list because Roach actually controls like a dumpster fire at times. But hold on, hear me out on this. Roach may not control as well as some of the other horses on this list, but he has one thing they don't. The ability to steer himself while following a path. This completely changes up traveling through the world, and I don't fast travel as much because of it. This feature fixes most of the problems I have with Roach, and I'd love to see this mechanic in a game with a better horse. So at number 2, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. I know a lot of you guys would kill me if this game was not on this list, and for good reason. The level of detail in this game is honestly insane. I have never played a game with horse care as in-depth as this. Feeding, cleaning, and petting your good boy or girl really helps you grow attached to them throughout your adventure. You can even see your horse shit. Fucking immersion, dude. The horseback combat might be the best out of all the games I talk about today, but Red Dead's combat is incredibly well crafted. Alright, well, moving on from that, at number 1, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I will fully admit, I may have bias to the Legend of Zelda franchise. It's my absolute favorite series and has been ever since I was a little kid. It's actually the main reason this isn't a top 10. I didn't want the whole list to just be Zelda games. It was hard choosing between Breath of the Wild and Red Dead Redemption 2, but remember when I said I would love to see The Witcher 3's horse mechanic in a game that has a better horse? Well, this is that game. Not only will your horse follow the path without you having to steer them, they will also actively avoid trees and head-on collisions. I can't say the same thing for Red Dead. Plus, you can do stuff like this. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know down in the comments if you agree with my list. What games did I miss? I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, real quick, if you enjoy streams, I'd like to take a second to shout out my good buddy M'Excuse Me McDaniel. My YouTube channel would not be possible if it wasn't for him, and I know he'd appreciate you guys going and showing the love for him. So, he streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm going to put a link to his Twitch channel in the description down below. I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.